We'll start with these auspicious prayer. So repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Ajnanatimirandhasya
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Chakshur Unmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Namah Om Vishnu Padaya
Namah Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swami Niti Namine
Swami Niti Namine.
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Pashyatya Deshatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
So thank you very much for coming. I see same audience coming at the correct time. Others will come little late. So this shows that you are giving to what things you are giving priority in life. Like small children give priority to cricket or something. So as soon as time is there, they are on time. Today they have to play cricket. They will do teaming, one team, other team, bat ball, everything happens on time. So if you are on time coming for Gita classes, that shows that you are very sincere and eager to learn. And also, but you have taken this step towards Krishna, that I will utilize my time to learn about him, to what message he is giving in Gita. So this is very nice. Okay, so let's start. So what is the topic today? Right. In the WhatsApp message in the group, Festival of Enlightenment Janmashtami 2024 batch, one message was sent in which location and everything was written, topic was also written. What was the topic? Welcome. So topic is about, last time also we told that we will discuss something about from chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. So this topic is exploring the inner self. So this is a very important topic, from which Krishna begins his teachings. So first chapter is about descriptions of the army. Then after that there are questions by Arjun, and second chapter starts with like Arjun surrenders to Krishna, and Krishna starts answering one by one whatever the doubts he has. So therefore, this is a very important topic, and we dedicate this presentation to our ISKCON founder Acharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So because it is, if he would not have been there, then this Bhagavad Gita would not have gone outside the boundaries of India. And even within India, when people were not interested in their own culture, well, like going towards Western civilization, it was his presentation, his scientific and logical presentation from different angles when he explained, people were able to take up. Sometimes we have seen in ISKCON that even more than Indian devotees, foreigner devotees are more eager to attain Krishna. So one devotee was explaining that he had gone to Vrindavan during Kartik time, and there he was seeing foreign devotees. So from their face you can understand from which country they are. Some are very white, some are very black, some have eyes like this. So he met a particular group. So like 25 devotees were there, and their eyes were like this. So you could understand either Chinese or Japanese or somewhere South Asia. So then he started interacting with them like, where are you from, like this. So among all of them, like most of them know their own language only. One of them was able to speak English. So then they started talking and they said, okay. And in every ISKCON center, teachings are same. So same mantra they chant, Hare Krishna mantra. So then he asked me, can you chant Hare Krishna mantra? So those were from China. So they started chanting. So they said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And they were very absorbed in their chanting. With so much bhav they were chanting. So because in their vocabulary that Ra is not there, they are not able to pronounce. But still they are chanting that mantra almost every day, 2 hours. 2 hours every day they are chanting. So Krishna does not see how much Vedic mantras you know, what is the correct pronunciation. विसर्ग लगा था आपने बोला नहीं अच्छे से शाह को शाह बोल दिया. Krishna does not see like that. Krishna sees with what bhav you are chanting his name, what bhav you are calling. So he was very much surprised like this, and so we can take inspiration from them. At least we have got this very wonderful opportunity in our country. Everyone knows about Krishna, so some inclusiveness is there. Okay, something is there. So let's start with this scenario. Suppose I come to you at your home with the 1 crore rupees. You come out and I say, Prabhuji, take this 1 crore rupees and keep it with you, and I will come back. I'm your neighbor, I'll come back. You say, okay. I'm going, I say I'm going hometown for 1 month, I will return after 1 month. Then I will take it. He said, okay, I will keep it safe. So you keep it in your almirah. And when I come back after 1 month, I say, please, I gave you something, please return. So what you will do? Good. So you will return it. Okay, Prabhu, this was yours. Count कर लीजिए. So you will return it. Now suppose you win a lottery. You purchase lottery ticket, 1 crore lottery, you won it, and you got the money, put it in a cupboard, and went in the night to sleep. And morning you wake up, very eagerly trying to open the almirah, and you see that it is not there. And you come to know that there was theft, many things are missing in the house. Then how will you feel? Bad. You will feel bad. Now tell me, same 1 crore money, you were ready to return to me, and that again 1 crore money you are not able to see, but your reaction is different in both cases. Why?
The first one was never belonged to me.
First one didn't belong to you. Any other reason?
The first one was entrusted to us, it was not ours. The second was ours.
Correct. That was same. So in the first case, we don't feel any possession of that commodity. In the second case, we see this thing belongs to me. So we are attached to the things that belongs to us. So therefore we feel, malab, it was ours, now it is gone. In the first case, you don't feel like, it was anyways not mine, someone else. So this is a case. So when there is attachment, this main problem is with attachment. When we have attachment for something, it leads to problem. So this is a very important topic to understand. So when Arjuna was giving reasons not to fight, correct? Na? Like these are my family members, friends and family members, how can I fight? And he was in Krishna, what does he answer? He answers that he starts with that the way to deal with attachment is that first we have to understand this is temporary, like what is temporary, and how to act on the platform of permanence. So one question to you, is attachment bad?
No.
What is your answer? No. One says no. Why?
Attachment to good things is best.
Achha.
Like Krishna, like
Okay.
Gurus.
So sometimes attachment is good, sometimes bad. Depends on what we are attached to. So if you analyze that if we are attached to temporary things, then that will create a problem. For example, if you are attached to something which is going away, let's say you are on a train journey, train with seat number 30, lower berth, and you slept very nicely, and your station has come, you dropped off. Now you are again thinking of that seat. What will happen to my seat? Will someone come? Small children will come. Will they vomit on my seat? Will they pass urine and stool on my seat? What will happen to my seat? So we know in this condition that possession is short-lived, and still we are attached to that seat. Then we will feel some distress in our heart. Okay, what will happen to them? What will happen to the seat? Is that seat good? Okay. It's wrong when it is catered to the temporary things. So this is the first teaching of Krishna. That he says, first you have to understand what is temporary, and one has to act on the platform of permanence. So that thing is correct. And in this world, like we live in this world, one cannot be without attachment. There must be some attachment, the person attached to something. So if we can transform or transfer our attachment to good things, then it is a nice situation, nice way to live our lives. If we keep our attachment to bad things in life, bad things in our life, or bad habits, then that creates a problem. So this is what Krishna will. The main thing he teaches is that the attachment to temporary things is the cause of suffering. Now, even like today also, like everything is temporary in our day-to-day life. Even our like corporate jobs, those are also temporary. Like few months back, this was happened, na? Like layoffs were happening. This company, 10,000 people fired. Remember that this is still going on? A little bit going, but like 6 months back, everyday news used to come. This company fired this much, this much. So things are temporary in this world. So one has to work on the platform on which there is some permanence. So this is what we'll deal. This is a topic of discussion today. What will Krishna tell? So Krishna first explains that what you are worrying about are temporary things, and I will tell you what is actual permanence in our life and who we are actually. Let's try with some common sense. Now we do an activity. I will ask you to point to your different body parts, some parts of body, and you have to point. Everyone ready? Ready, है ना सब? चलिए, हाँ. So raise your right hand. Right hand. Everyone has a right hand. Point to your nose. Very good. Point to your stomach. Very nice, very nice. Point to your legs. Okay. Now point to your body. Okay. Now point to yourself. कहाँ है आप?
We are
कहाँ पे?
here.
Here, where?
The consciousness you are out of here.
So this activity we understand that suppose when we say my hand, so my hand and me are different. For example, I say this is my laptop. मतलब ऐसे तो this is company laptop, but suppose this is my laptop. So my laptop and I are different. Similarly, when we say my body, when we so like you so one of the batches when we did this activity, so when he said point your body, one person said like this. This is our body. Then he said where are you? So he said like this. So if you logically if you understand, like suppose in a family if someone passes away, someone dies, so what do we say? Like say his name is Michael, so Michael has passed away, or in Hindi what we say? मर गए, और मतलब in more respectful terms चले गए, गुजर गए, and other language Telugu what do we say?
చనిపోయాడు.
Chennai?
చనిపోయాడు.
Chennai, and Kannada? Anyone Kannada? No, what do you say in Kannada? Huh? So something like that. So we are trying to say that person which was here some time back, now he has gone. He is no more. That means he is somewhere else. That means, or in English we say he has left his body. Person has passed away, left his body. And sometimes when we have to make some statements, like for example, if you come to that the English, like in foreign countries they do some ceremony na, when they do those things, so they put it and like people express their grief and something. So when so they have to ask, so they don't say like where is Michael, they say where is Michael's body, where is Michael's body kept? And like so they refer to a body separately when the person is dead. So this goes to show that in logic, in language itself, we can understand that we are something else. Another example, now suppose in organ transplant. So how does organ transplant happen? The person who is about to die, he agrees, हाँ मतलब मेरा ले लेना ये वाला point. So then what happens? So within a few hours of his death, the parts of his body are taken out, post-mortem, whatever process, and they are placed into whichever person wants that part, liver or something. So important point here is to understand is that although the person has died, still his parts are functional. Parts are okay, but the person is dead. Correct? Na? Just like suppose if a car is there and driver is not there. That is the situation. Car is functional. Driver will come, he will again start and move. So similarly, when organ transplant happens, the parts which are functional are transferred to the another body. Correct? Na? This is correct. So from this also we can understand that we are something else. Our identity is something else apart from this body. And what is this body? Like in NCERT class 11th, that chapter is there, na? Second part, life processes or biomolecules. Biomolecules. Remember that chapter? After that, there was a chapter on polymers. Right? Na? In 11th class, na, or 12th class? 11th.
Yeah,
10th, not 10th. 10th class, nothing. Polymers or nucleoids or RNA, DNA, those things are there. So there, what does the book describe is that this body is nothing complex chemical. Well, very complex chemical reactions are happening and made up of many complex chemicals, which they discuss in those chapters, biomolecule, protein, and carbohydrate. So thing is to say that if you analyze this body and take out different elements, like this much water is there, this much calcium is there, this much iron in the hemoglobin, this much. So one research was done on this, like how much is the body's worth? Body की आपकी कीमत क्या है? शरीर की कीमत क्या है? So he analyzed this much milligram, this much elements, and he calculated its cost. इतना cost. So you know what cost it came? So this was in 1960s, 70s. So it came around at those times. So now it can be say 1,000 rupees. Inflation हो गया थोड़ा बहुत. So thing is to say that if we analyze the worth of the body, if we analyze it just as a chemical, and you say I'm this body only, I'm nothing else. So that means you are identifying yourself with some chemicals whose worth is not so much. Now suppose if you go to a mother and her child, and you say to her, this child is worth 200 rupees. Take this 200 rupees, give me this child. She will do that? No. So that shows that when the person is body may be, that is correct, body may be 100 rupees, 200 rupees. But important thing is that when the body has life, when the body is alive, it has much more value. And when that life goes away from the body, then it is of no value. Correct? Na? So when the person dies, what do? We don't keep it at home as a showpiece. We burn the body, or other cultures we bury or do something else. Correct? Na? So from this we can understand that we are a different identity from our body. And now we will understand this from Bhagavad Gita. So we will read this shloka. So this is the starting, one of the starting shlokas, 2.30. So please repeat. Dehino ismin yatha dehe Kaumaram yauvanam jara Tatha dehantara praptir Dhiras tatra namuyati. Someone read the translation loudly.
Dehinosmin yatha.
Translation.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
So here Krishna is talking about how the soul passes through different phases inside the body. So we'll break this shloka into 4 parts. We'll start with the second part. So that is Kaumaram Yauvanam Jara. So it means that embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood, Kaumaram, Yauvanam, youth to old age. So this shows that Krishna is saying the living entity is inside your body, and your body keeps on growing and it passes through different phases. So once you are a child, now you are youth, then you will turn old. So but that living entity is embodied. It is inside the body. So let's try to understand through this example. So can you name these personalities? Starting on the left. First one? Next. Next. Einstein. Then fifth? Roger Federer. Sixth? Steve Jobs. Seventh? Eighth? Oprah Winfrey. Then next? Queen Elizabeth. Okay. Now we will show you their childhood photos. Okay. Now tell who they are. Who is this? So these are one of these 9. Options are limited. अब बताइए. देखते हैं क्या होता है. This is the same person in different phases of life. So who is this? So the middle photo is also of Einstein, that we are trying to say. So we are showing you different phases of life. So but you are able to recognize from the last. Okay. So this is correct. Now this one.
Queen Elizabeth.
Okay. This one. Who is this? Not able to recognize? Okay, let's see the answers. So first one was very correctly identified. Second one is Elizabeth, yes. And this third one is Roger Federer. So you see, we are not able to recognize that person. Who is that person? Others because that phase of life matches. But if you see the childhood photos, even if this Einstein's this photo was not there, the third photo was not there, you will not be able to recognize. Even your own photos. If you see your childhood photos, then you will say, बहुत अच्छा दिखता था पहले. So our photos also we are not able to. So by this we can understand that we were what we were in the childhood or what our bodies were, they are different now. Even in science, they say that every 7 years, each cell completes the lifespan. So every 7 years, your cells are recycled. The whole body is recycled. All the cells are recycled. So that means, and also like how many bones do we have? Shri Shri Gandharva Kavya Dhari Shama Koti. So how many bones we have? 200. How many bones does a child have? Small newborn baby. 300 bones. And it slowly reduces after some time. We are left with 206 bones. So this also changes. So there in the body there are so many changes going on. Continuously they are going on. But it is very gradual that we don't understand. Only a second. You will see, I was there in that school on that bench, listening in some teacher was teaching. And when you were in class 10, you will remember, I was there writing my board paper and this thing that. Even though your body has changed. So that sense of identity